Patterson, and I joined TMA as a teacher warrior last year, so that it's 2024, but I was a warrior long before then. I'm actually from the graduating class of 2009, and so I have long since been a warrior. I think they are actually one and the same. Like, a big reason I'm at TMA is because it's home. So I'm in my 10th year of teaching, and when I kind of came to that crossroad at year 8, I was teaching elementary school. Talked to my father, and he was just like, go to a place where you're going to feel watered, and you can feel like cemented where you're planted. And so I was like, where would that space be? And for me, it was always Thurgood Marshall. When I was here as a student, I came my sophomore year, so I did not get to experience like a bridge program or like summer prep or like spaces where I could foster that community with my peers that were already here. And so I will say it felt like home because my teachers poured into me. I'm talking about just the admin, top down. Like, my dad was very intentional for me to come to Thurgood Marshall. I could have went to other schools across the city, but he was like, at the time, he was like, I know Josh Kearns. I know you're going to get exactly what you need. It's a law charter school. You're going to be so invested, and like, they're going to invest in you. I mean, it was just like community very early on, down to at the time we had a student resource officer named Officer Cannon, and like every morning she greeted me with the, "Hey Princess, I'm glad you're here this morning." If I had any problems, I felt like affirmed that I could go to her and tell her my problems. She would hear me and we would come to a resolution together. And so it's just that sense of community. I got to experience things as Thurgood as a student, and that's exactly what I bring back in my role as a teacher. I'm able to give what I get. And so if I'm watered and I'm poured unto, that's what I give to my students. So as a teacher, I'm just constantly thinking, I want them to experience Thurgood the way I experienced Thurgood. And it's not a statement when they ask, who's good? Thurgood is actually, they're not good, we're great. But we'll go with Thurgood is good, but it's actually great. So, yeah. My superhero is my father, Dr. Jock Patterson Sr. And just, he's my superhero just because he has overcome a lot of adversity in his life. And I'm the oldest child, but just seeing like, his intentionality into what he pours into me, and I also have 2 other siblings on his side, like what he pours into us, he's intentional in how he moves. He just reminds me to stay grounded. He always tells me to do 4 things: to pray and prepare for what I'm praying for, and to be hungry in what I want, but always remain humble. So my dad is my superhero. Okay, it's like telekinesis, but like not the power to read people's minds. So beyond that, I don't know what it means to also add an empathy piece to that, and also be able to feel people. And so I think that that's my superpower, because it's like, I'm a teacher, but I have this genuine power where I can just know what's going on with my kids, and like, I'm like, all right, I'm reading your body. The things that you don't say to me, those are the things I care about the most, because that's what allowed me to help you. So like, telekinesis with a little bit of like some empathy sprinkled in. My TMA superhero is Miss Simmons. I would think of us as Dr. Seuss's Thing 1 and Thing 2. And just for so many reasons. One, on a colleague level, I feel like we have the same mission and value about what we want for our students, so we both have the same amount of passion. I feel beyond being just colleagues, she's somebody that I can call my sister. Just how we see each other, how we show up for each other day in and day out, how we affirm one another. And then just overall, she's a superhero, because if you know anything about Miss Simmons, she's going to come rainy day, snowy day, sunny day with the same kind of joy and smile. She gives that mama bear love to the kids. It's like, oh, not Mama Simmons, like, and that's just something that makes teachers so unique, is when kids can come in and feel safe, but also feel like they are at a place where they are affirmed and essentially feel like they're home. And I really much feel like Miss Simmons' personality and who she is at the center of her being is she's a safe place and she is home. When you come into this space, just be authentically yourself. What you're going to experience in your 4 years at Thurgood Marshall is a community and a family. Give yourself grace in what you do. Explore everything, because if you try everything, you fail at nothing. And just know that, like, these high school years will be some of the best years of your life. And be a high schooler. Be a high schooler. When you come here, feel free to let your guard down, because in this space you are going to be 150% loved. And so just come here knowing that, just like it is for everybody who inhabits this space already, it is going to be home. And for the next 4 years, just know you're at home.